everyone. So, today I wanted to talk to you about self talk. And self talk is so important for our mental health. And we may not even be aware of what's happening in our heads. I always tell people to picture this. Okay, you're getting up, it's the morning, you're dragging yourself out of bed. It's been a rough night, daylight savings, you know. So you look in the mirror when you get in the bathroom and you're just like, oh, what are you saying to yourself? Are you saying kind things like, even though you didn't get enough sleep last night, you're still looking good, honey. You're going to make it today. Or are you saying things like, wow, 4 hours of sleep looks really good on you. Look at those bags. Where'd those wrinkles come from? Oh my gosh. And that silver lining, it's starting to come in. Man, I've got so many gray hairs. And oh my gosh, I think my double chin has gotten bigger. Are you saying those things? Are you saying worse? Like nobody will love you? Everybody hates you? Are you saying things like you're fat? You're disgusting? Those are the things that will really affect your mental health. And it's really important to change those thoughts because none of that's true. Maybe you have a couple extra pounds, but I have come to accept that in my life and I've redefined it for me. I'm a chunky chick and I love that terminology. And I use it and it's like a proud label for me. So, when you're thinking about things like that, I want you to start considering what am I saying to myself? And the things that I'm saying to myself, are these things actually things that are uplifting to who I am? Another way to look at it is if someone on the street came up to you and said the things that you say to yourself in your own head, if they said that stuff to you, would you want to punch them? I'm not advocating violence here, but you have to consider that. Would you let someone say those mean, nasty things to your friends in front of you? So consider how that self talk is coming in on you because it does. And society tends to promote that idea, especially through social media, like teaching us that if you have a wrinkle, good Lord, you're ugly now, so you nobody wants you anymore, or that if you weigh more than a certain number, then you're horrible. We have all these things coming in, all these messages coming in, and it's just so irresponsible and so not a representation of what life is. So, guarding your thoughts and recognizing, okay, I'm saying these mean, nasty things to myself. Well, what do I do about that? I'm saying things like some of my self talk used to be, you're fat, so nobody's ever going to love you. Wow, that's really good for your mental health, right? So, things like that. How do we change that? How do we get that out of our head? Instead of you're fat and nobody loves you, I've changed it in my head to I deserve to be loved. And that's the truth. If I have a few extra pounds on me, that doesn't mean that I'm unlovable by any means. And I've taken the word fat and changed it in my head to chunky chick. And it makes me smile every time, chunky chick. So I've become okay with these things. And I encourage you to do the same thing. Start listening to that voice and hearing those things that you're saying. When I was doing this exercise with some students of mine, one of them said, I don't even look at myself in the mirror. Oh, honey, honey, you can look at yourself in the mirror. Listen to that voice and then challenge it because it's not right. It's not from God. It's not from your true self. So it doesn't need to be in your head. Those are lies from the devil. They are lies about who you are and who you are representing to the world. Okay? People love you. People care about you. And You deserve to be loved. You deserve to be happy. You deserve to enjoy life. So, recognizing those thoughts and then challenging them. And challenge them with the truth. Was it true that I was fat? Yeah, I am overweight. I get it. I know what the scales at the doctors say. But does that number define me? No. It doesn't define me at all, and it doesn't define whether I'm lovable or not. Those things are important to remember. And I still have problems sometimes. I was out with my dad a couple days ago. We were going into a restaurant and we were waiting in line. And there was a group of teens over here, and I heard someone say thunder thighs. And I immediately thought of myself because I do have large thighs. And I was wearing tights that were tight around my thighs. And I thought, oh, I shouldn't have worn those. I must look horrible. And then I went, wait a second. No, we're not doing this today. I feel good about myself today, and I'm going to keep on with it. So I changed that in my mind. Well, first of all, those kids may or may not have been talking about me. Who knows? Who knows what they were talking about? But I had already internalized that, took it on, and let it start making me feel bad. Just in the split second that it took. So, wait a minute, we're not doing that today. And I was able to switch it to, you know what? I do have large thighs. I have strong thighs. I have thighs that have carried me all over this planet. I have thighs that allow me to get up on ladders because I like to do home improvement stuff. I'm hanging off ladders. I'm carrying up 60-pound tubs of mud, plaster stuff, up 18 steps. I can do what I want because of my large thighs. So we have to be mindful of what we're saying about our body, because our body also mirrors what's happening. If you are hateful to your body, you are sending that hateful emotion into your body. Oh, I hate the way my thighs look. I hate the way I have back fat. I hate the way that my wrinkles are starting to form. I hate that. I hate it. I hate it. Well, that's sending negative energy into those body parts. Take a minute and think about it. How would it feel to be that body part? There are cells in that body part that are vibrating at energies. We'll talk about energies in the future, but they're getting that negative energy and it's making you feel worse, okay? So instead of hating your body parts, reflect some love towards them. Take some time and send out some love. You know what? My thighs are big, but I love them because I can do what I want with them. They were built and made for me to be able to do what I need to do and what I want to do. So I am thankful for my large thighs. I am thankful that I'm a chunky chick. I am thankful for that. So changing it from that negative aspect to that positive aspect helps not only your mind, but it helps your body too. So make sure, and this can be exhausting at first because you're working against years and years of programming with the self-talk. So make sure that you continue to work on that and challenge those thoughts with what the truth is. Now, don't come back talking about my thighs. Don't come back and try and say, oh no, I have thin thighs. I have that perfect thigh gap. Like, I don't have any cellulite. The skin's smooth. Like, don't lie because your body knows you're lying. Don't lie. Tell the truth. The truth is I have very strong thighs. I could probably squat press more than those 4 kids could at that table combined. So that's a good thing. They're healthy, they're strong. That's what we can focus on. And even if your body isn't healthy and strong in the ways that you want it to be, recognize that your body is doing things for you, that it's trying. Just like you're trying to do good things for your body is trying to do good things for you. So recognize that. Take the time to be thankful for the body that you have and to be thankful for how it looks, because your body is unique and it makes you who you are. So spend some time working on that. Every time you hear those negative thoughts, combat it with, that's not the truth, this is the truth. And over time, you will start to see that those negative emotions, those negative thoughts that continue to come in will start to lessen and lessen over time. And you will begin to start automatically thinking those things without having to correct from the negative thought. And eventually, you'll come into harmony with your body, where you don't even have to think. You're just happy and content. And that's my goal for you guys. I hope you have a great day and you get to work on this as soon as possible. It's a lot of work, but you can do it.